Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name's Brogan. If you've clicked on one of my videos before, then thank you so much for watching again. And if you're new here, then welcome. It's really nice to have new viewers. If you can, like and subscribe if you actually like it. If you don't, then don't. But I'd like to say thanks anyway. So today I am wearing the same shirt as I was last week. Yes, sorry, I do apologise, but I'm filming all of these videos in one day. Well, I'm filming a few of them. I went to the UK recently and I wanted to do a video on everything that I bought, basically. But I bought quite a lot of stuff, which I didn't actually think that I did. It just turns out that I bought more winter stuff, which I couldn't wear where I was over there because it was pretty bloody hot. So I wanted to share with you today some of the designer brands that I bought. Now, they're designer, but like they're not like the top designers, you know? So I went to one of those DFO type stores while I was over there, and I bought these at an unbelievable bargain. Now, as you're probably aware from my last video, if you didn't watch that, then go back and take a look. But as you are probably aware, like I said, some of my receipts actually got destroyed in transit over here. So some of the items I don't know the exact price for. I've tried looking up, but because they're at a discount store, they're not the same. So, sorry, I thought someone was at my door then, honestly. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you the overall of one of the shops, and I've got the receipts for the others. So let's get started. My French Connection dress is going to come first. So this bad boy, oh my god, I fell in love with it. And I actually nearly missed it as I was going out the shop. Guys, French Connection, when I went in there, everything felt so cheap. I'm sorry guys, I'm a massive French Connection fan, but honestly, it felt like you would sweat in it. It felt like you could go down the market and buy that top or that dress. I tried on so many things and I could not believe it. I could not get over it, how horrible some of the stuff was on me and how it felt. Now, that's nothing against French Connection. They do some beautiful stuff. I've obviously found something beautiful in there, but I don't know what's going on with the material at the moment. It's not good. It's not nice. It's not nice. I should have looked at the label and seen. But as I was walking out, I found this little number, and I'm so glad I found it because honestly, this saved my life at the end of my holiday because I had a third outfit to wear other than my 2 jumpsuits that I had. So take a look at this. It's just, honestly, it's to die for. It's got like an under piece, like a little slip underneath, so it's not see-through. I absolutely adore it. It's got such beautiful detailing, like on the shoulder, if you take a look, it's got such lovely detailing. At the back as well, if you take a look, it's got really nice detailing. I just love it. Honestly, the buttons are little white, pearlish, sort of French Connection buttons. And I just love the way that they've got the hoop coming over. It just looks really cute. I absolutely love the design of this dress. So that's it from the back. That's it from the front. Honestly, it is super cute. Now, in the sale, this dress was £35.20. So this dress worked out to be, what is that? $70. $70 for a French Connection dress. I can't even go into Chic and buy a dress for $70. Yeah, I can get a French Connection dress for $70. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, because it sounds like I'm name dropping here. But I'm not. I shop anywhere from Kmart all the way through to eco-friendly brands. So I'm not name dropping here. But yeah, French Connection was shockingly cheap. I could not believe that it was cheaper than shops like high street brands such as Chic. I mean, that's unbelievable. Anyway, dress looks super cute. It's like long. I'll put it on for you so you can see, but it's quite long, so it goes down to just above my knee, which I think is a really nice look for me. And for $70, honestly, like a beautiful white dress, a beautiful white dress. How can you get that for $70? Stunning. Anyway, we went out on a trip to London for the day. Me and my husband had a date day, which I was super happy with, because obviously we don't have family here, so we don't have date days, or when we do, we take our kids, so we don't really do date days. So it was lovely to have a date day and go into London. We went and watched Book of Mormon, which I wouldn't recommend. I just found it a little bit too crude. That makes me sound like a real... I think that makes me sound a little bit prudish in a way, but I'm not prudish at all. I just think that the Book of Mormon had a completely different sense of humor than what mine is. And they made some pretty inappropriate jokes, which I didn't enjoy at all. It's not my vibe. It's not where I like to joke around about things. I just don't think that joking around about that type of stuff is on. It's just not. But anyway, we had a fantastic date day. We did get a little bit drunk. We stayed in this god-awful hotel in London. We were like, let's just book the cheapest hotel because we're not really going to be there and we're going to get up in the morning, we're going to go, right? So we booked a hotel for £69 in London, which, I mean, if you know London prices, you're going to know that that's a dump, right? And I'm not going to name the hotel because that would never be fair. But honestly, oh my God, I thought, you know, like Taken, I thought it was going to be like a scene from Taken where, like, you know, someone rushes in and takes me, basically. I mean, I know that sounds really big-headed, but I was like, oh my God, where am I right now? It had a shared bathroom. It was hideous. Honestly, I didn't even want to get in there. So when we finished the night at like 2 a.m, we went back, we slept, and we literally got up and left. There was nothing. I wasn't using their showers. I was not using anything like that. Oh, it was hideous. It was hideous. It was like back in my hostel days, but 10 times worse. You know, like back when you stayed in hostels and you thought you were really cool and there were like, you know, shit going down the walls and you're like, yeah, man, everyone just needs to live their life. No one needs to live their life, all right? No one needs to live their life. Let's just clean the place up, guys. Just clean the place up. Come on. People need to be living in a little bit higher standards than this. Come on, guys. It's a hotel. I know we're paying cheap prices, but my God, it's awful. It is awful. Ugh. Anyway, that's my little rant about it. Ugh, honestly, like those hostel days, like that would have been a dream in those hostel days. I'd have been like, this is cool, man. This is all good. Like, this is such good accommodation. We get like a big double bed. Oh my God, how my times have changed, how my life has changed. And that makes me sound like, you know, basic bitch. But I couldn't do hostels anymore, man. And that hotel gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like, I thought I was walking out there with bed bugs. I was like, mate, in a couple of days, my skin's gonna blow up, and this is yuck. Absolute yuck. So anyway, now that I've ranted on about my poor hotel in London, I hope they don't ever watch this and recognise me, as if they're ever going to watch this, come on. But it was, yuck. So anyway, I was wearing that dress actually. Yes, that was the whole point of the story, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the whole point of the story. So we went out on this date day wearing that dress. We were in Soho, we were in, where were we? Covent Garden, Punch and Judy, you know, hanging out, doing the thing. I really wanted to go to Camden, but because we had Book of Mormon arranged, we couldn't get to Camden, which was a real big shame for me because I would have rather gone to Camden than watched Book of Mormon. Sorry guys if you're in love with it, but no. So anyway, I was also wearing what I got from Tommy Hilfiger, which is a little bit overpriced, guys, and everyone's gonna sit there and be like, oh my God, I can't believe you spent that on that, but I loved it. I absolutely fell in love with it. And I didn't have any clothes, so I was like desperate. This one was £77, which works out to about $160. And it's like one of those little, is it called a gillet or a gilet? I don't know. It's not one of those, is it? What is this called? It's like a jumper. I don't know. I don't know, it's a bodysuit jumper. It's a body warmer jumper. I don't know. Anyway, cute little Tommy Hilfiger one. Now, I thought this would look great with a shirt underneath it. I thought it would look great on its own. And obviously, I thought it would look great with that dress, which I really liked because it was like a real preppy look. And then I wore it with my Primark shoes, which I spoke about in the video last week. Oh my God, it was a look. It was a look that I was in love with. I can't help myself. I was so in love with it. It was so nice. But one thing I must say, I'm so much bigger than what I want to be. So I did very much feel it that day, and I felt super self-conscious. And I think that for me now, I need to get my weight down because I want to start wearing all of these really nice clothes, but I can't if I keep getting bigger because I just feel more and more self-conscious. The nicer I try to dress, the more self-conscious I feel, I think. And I think it's because I know that I'm not naturally this way. And I think that's what it is. I know that. So anyway, I'm not going to go too much into that because I'm going to do a video on my hypnosis, which I keep saying about, but honestly, I haven't even finished the video. I'm a nightmare for this sort of stuff. Like, I really want to do all this stuff, and then I'm like, never actually do it. Anyway, next up, Crew clothing. Guys, we don't have this in Australia. Crew is literally the best clothing I've ever come across. It's my new fave. Now, I don't have the breakdown of what I bought, but I spent £82.50 in the shop. So that's about $160. And I got 3 things, which I'm going to show you. Now, this shirt, I'm a sucker for a white shirt, I really am. But this shirt is such a nice material. It's Crew clothing, size 12, love it. Like, just all the little details, like even the inside detail. And one of my jumpers, honestly, guys, you're not going to believe the cute detail. Oh, it's really a mess. Hang on. It's got the cute little Crew symbol, which I absolutely love. I love these shirts. It's like a linen type of material. What should be polyester? Could you imagine? Okay, so this is 55% linen and 45% viscose. So guys, that's actually really bad. I thought it was going to be more linen than that. But I think it was around £45, and then it had extra 20% off or 25%. I don't remember exactly. But like I say, all of this stuff came for $160. So absolutely love it. I just think it's such a nice little shirt, and it goes so well under my next jumper, which I said in my last video that I have found my style. So when I was younger, I went between a floral type of look, like a bohemian type of look, a workwear look, and a preppy look. I would say they're my 3 main styles that have probably stuck a little bit more than other styles. So like an edgy sort of R&B style, or an edgy rock style, or a plain tee style. They were never really my bag. But I would say preppy, workwear, and bohemian have been my bag throughout my life. And somehow preppy and workwear went out the window. And it wasn't because I had a baby or anything like that. It wasn't when I started having kids. It went out the window because when I came over to Australia 10 years ago, obviously I would be wearing more summer stuff, and you know, the first few years you're in holiday mode, so you're wearing floral, bohemian, you know, those types of things. And then as time goes on, you sort of forget your style. And I forgot my style. And so when I went home this time, I really found that the preppy look was what I gravitated towards, because there's a lot more option for preppy in England. There's just so much more option for it because there's a lot more variety over there. So that's one thing I would say. Even though I think it's just as expensive as over here, you can get so much more variety. So I'll be honest, I really gravitated towards all of the preppy look, the workwear look. And I think that I need to now like sort of hone in on that style and start making that my style, because like, you know, you see me in shirts like this is all that workwear look, that preppy look, and that's the look that I really like. So why wouldn't I wear it? You know, why wouldn't I wear it? So This next one goes beautiful underneath that shirt. No, over the top of that shirt. Again, Crew clothing. This is, I don't know what size this is. I got it in the 14. I just love it. It's just such nice detail. Like I just love everything about it. I feel like men's jumpers are made so well and women's jumpers aren't. We always get that horrible knit, cheap, you know, women's clothes can be super cheap, whereas men, I feel like, get super expensive clothes because their clothes are worth more. But this, I mean, like, even the little details on the inside, I just love it, if you can see that. Like, just attention to detail, guys. Crew have it, man. They are, why do I keep saying man? I don't know why. Crew are, honestly, my new favourite jam. They are my new favourite clothing store, but they're not in Australia and I don't think they deliver to Australia. So I'm gonna have to get my family to send them over because I can't live without it. Honestly, it's so amazing. Now the next piece is my most favourite piece I've ever bought. And that is a big statement, but I'm not even lying. This stuff, guys, like, honestly, Crew clothing is unreal. It's my favourite thing ever. And this jumper, I don't think I'm ever going to find a piece that I love more. And people might be like, it's not that great. Actually, when I put it on, one of my cousins, I said, what do you think? Do you love it? And she was like, you look like a mum going on a school run. And I was like, yes, that is the look I'm going for. And she was like, well, I didn't know how that was going to go down, because I think she meant it as in like, it's not that great, Brogues. But for me, I'm just like, do you know what? I want to come away from that girl who's like, you know, in the pub doing shots and, you know, crying because everyone's leaving her party, or, you know, fucking, I don't know, hanging the next day, eating McDonald's, wishing that, you know, my life was over. I want to come away from that and I want to be mum, you know, I want to be mum. That's me now. And people often are like, oh, don't lose yourself in being a mum, but I'm not losing myself, I'm finding myself, you know? And I feel like since becoming a mum, I've found myself so much more. And this is turning a little bit Eat, Pray, Love now, which my husband loves to always say, even though he's never seen the film. But yeah, anyway, let's get onto it. This jumper, look at the detail. Oh my God, I love it. Look at that. Oh my God, look at this. Look at the arms. Look at the arms. This is like, if we had this type of clothing in Australia, I feel like it would be, what is it? Country road. Like country road style. It's like a boating style. It's like a preppy style. It's super cute. If you know of any shops that aren't too expensive that do this style, please, please, please comment and tell me, because I would love to be able to get this type of stuff in Australia. I just, honestly, I haven't ever found it. Now, this jumper has a cute little, so like front pockets, which are really cute, and just the sleeves on them are just stunning. Honestly, I can't even deal right now. Just look at the pink, it's so good. And like, I asked her in the shop if she had any more that I like this or something similar, and she was like, no, only in the men's section. But I was like, the men's section aren't going to be as tailored, are they? Really, now looking back, I wish I got more, because I'm just so in love with that style jumper, and I just feel like it's the look I'm going for now. It's just the look I want to be in, you know? This type of look, blazers, shirts, that type of look. I just need to know how to bring that into summer, because I feel like I do wear a lot of shirt dresses, and I'm going to get some boating shorts as well with some shirts, because I think that that's the look I really like. But again, I think I want to lose a little bit of weight, because I just don't want to feel self-conscious when I'm wearing all this stuff, you know. Anyway, that's everything. That's everything that I got. That's everything that I spent in designer shops. But I'm pretty proud with my little haul. And I wouldn't usually shop in those types of shops, but because they're super cheap in England, I thought, do you know what? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? And now I'm thinking I need to start shopping in nice clothes shops, because my style is not going to be found in some stores. Now, that don't get me wrong, I still love Kmart, I still love all of those places, and I think that they have a special place in my heart, especially Valley Girl. Valley Girl has such a special place in my heart. I have so many dresses that were from Valley Girl, not anymore because they don't fit me, but I had so many dresses from Valley Girl, and it seriously holds such a warm place in my heart. But I need to start dressing for me now and not for fashion trends or what I think I should be wearing or how I think a style might suit me. I need to start dressing about how I want to dress, what I like, what I want to wear. Anyway, that's everything from me, and I'm going to stop ranting on. Thank you so much for watching me today, guys. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everyone watching, following, liking, subscribing. The only way I'm going to get to that, you know, money making mark is if people like and subscribe. And I really would like to keep bringing content out, but obviously I am a busy mum, so I do want to turn this more into a business, side hustle type of thing. And so if you want me to keep bringing you great content, please like and subscribe because you'll help me get there. But yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm loving it. I'm loving doing YouTube. I feel like it's nice to get the feedback of finally someone real is doing YouTube, and that's nothing against anyone else because, you know, I really love certain YouTubers, but it's lovely to get that feedback because I feel like sometimes we live in a world where fakeness is just acceptable and where everyone's trying to outdo everyone. Everyone's trying to keep up with the Joneses. Guys, that's not real life. Let's remember that. Let's remember why we're here. We're here for ourselves. We're here for our families. We're here for our friends. We're here to help each other. And it's not about making people feel like you're treading on them to get to the top. It's not about making people feel like, you know, they live in crap while you're living in this amazing life. Because let's face it, we're all struggling at the minute. We're all having hard times. Rates are going up. Everything's going up. Food's going up. It's expensive. The only reason why we were able to afford this stuff while we were away was because we've saved for it. We've saved for 6 years for it, you know. Technically not 6 years, but we've waited for 6 years for it. So we've been saving for it, you know. And that's how we could. But I wouldn't have been spending this stuff otherwise if I hadn't have put away for it, you know, especially now. And trust me, going away was worrying now because who knows where this is all going? Who knows if we're going to go into a recession? Who knows if, you know, we're gonna have much, you know, spending money anytime soon. So yeah, I don't know why I'm going on this rant, but I feel like I need to. So I just want to say a massive thank you. I really would love to start making money out of YouTube, and I really would like to have you come along for the ride. And yes, I just want to be real with you guys. I just want to be real about expectations. You know, I don't keep all of the clothes that I buy usually. Can't take this stuff back because it's from the UK. But I do like to try things on at home and see if I like it. And I like to share it with you guys. So anyway, I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.